Hey guys, today I'm going to go over Wordsmith Craftsman. This is a program that my 10th grader is using this year. It is a high school program. It says for 9th to 12th grade. He was using Easy Peasy Literature and Composition 2 until about halfway through the year. And then I decided because he's going to be taking a college writing class next year, I really wanted to get his writing up to a higher standard. So we took a little break from this and we started using the Wordsmith Craftsman. This takes about 30 minutes to an hour a day, depending on how much writing they can complete. Let me open it up and show it to you guys. There's the table of contents. It starts off. So the first skill that it gets into are the note-taking and outlining, which is a very important skill, and he's already learned a little bit of outlining skills. He learned it a few years ago when we were using The Good and the Beautiful. This breaks it down a little bit easier for him, and I felt like he needed a little bit of extra practice for it. And then the next skill it gets into are personal letters. Letter writing is a skill that doesn't really need to be used as much as it used to, but it is still useful for emailing people. And every once in a while you do need to write a personal letter. The next section that gets into is how to write a proper paragraph, which even though he's in 10th grade, he did find a lot of things useful in here. And it goes into how to add more excitement to your paragraphs. The next part are the essays. It does go into the different types of essays. Here's all the essays it goes into. And it does have them write one of each of these. There's a lot of different pre-essay writing skills in here so that they can get their mind going, and it makes the whole writing process easier. Breaks it down into different steps. There's the descriptive essay. And here's the last part of the book, the appendix. Let me just flip through that. This is about plagiarism. The Dewey Decimal Classification System. There's a summary for essay writing. Different types of essays. There's the critical essay. Here's for introductory paragraphs. Here's about making arguments. This book also gives examples of actual work. This is an entire essay, so that you know exactly what you're supposed to be writing. So they recommend getting a calendar, which I purchased this for him so that they can keep track of different deadlines for paper writing. And most of the work he did, he had one big file on the computer. He did most of his projects on that one file on the computer. And this is his outlining. And also he did do some practice with writing out his notes. This is for his history. Here's an example of one of the essay sections. Talks a little bit about the critical essay. Positive qualities, negative qualities, and then it shows an example, and it has some underlined things to do, activities for the example, and then it gets into the assignment. The first step is to think, step 2 is to organize, step 3 is to write it out, and then evaluate, and also rewrite. And in between these steps, there's lots of boxes, and these are different activities for the student to complete. So this whole entire workbook is about $15, so it's a pretty cheap alternative to other really expensive programs, and I felt like you got a lot out of it. I would say 8th grader, 9th grader, 10th grader, or even 11th grader could probably use this and get a lot out of it. I wouldn't go with anything younger than 8th grade. I think it would probably be too advanced for them. And it only took us maybe 3-4 months to finish this entire book. And of course, we're going to go back to easy peasy after this for the rest of the school year. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Bye!